How do we get this new occupancy status on Teams panels? First up, we need to put the latest app on. It was released this week, so it's now available in your Teams admin center, so we can simply push that update out. So let's do that first. So in my Teams admin center, I go to my device, I see an available update. We can then push that update through there. So this will take 15 minutes before it starts pushing the update, and then the panel will be correct and up to date. Here we have my neat board, my conference room, and I now have my scheduler next to me here, and it is up to date. So it's pushed a new firmware, pushed a profile as well. So by pushing a profile through Teams Admin Center means I can also set the password with the latest neat firmware. So this is actually just rolled out into Neat Preview channel as well, so it'll be in the stable channel very shortly, so all your devices will get it. So the first thing we can see is that if we go to device settings, we have an allow occupied state. It is on by default. We will also must make sure our device is paired, so we can now pair, put our code in. Once we pair, we then get a successful message. So these two are now paired. So this now tells me I can actually send notifications to the room. So let's turn that one on. So when the room is booked, a pop-up will notify the room display, ensure it's obviously paired. So up here we'll get a notification. So anything else? So there are another features when you enable that, the ability to sync the two. You can then obviously make sure that all your features are set correctly on what you want here. Now the devices are paired. Key one here is obviously sending check-in notifications. So when you do check in, you get the notification up the top there. How do we trigger this into an occupied state? So I'm in the room, so we're doing people count actually. So a neat pulse, you'll see there's people in there. But what we can do, if we start a call, well, first of all, if you did a whiteboard, for example, you walked in the room, let's start an ideation session, pick up your pen, start drawing stuff. It will not show the room occupied. That's because we need to share content with Teams casting via HDMI, or we can start a meeting. So we simply start this meeting, and now you can see we are occupied. So this space is in use, but can still be reserved. Our lights go green. Now, if I was cheeky, I could come in, hit reserve. I want this meeting space. So what happens now is it reserves the room, and other users have reserved this room and waiting. So it's sending that notification that you're in here and someone else has reserved it. So if you do jump in a room, make sure you book it. It will obviously show outside the room it is occupied, but other people can book. You can extend your reservation if you want, etc. You can extend it from here as well. Again, if it's scheduled, you'll be able to cancel and end it early. That is occupancy updates for Teams panel available now. Any questions? Let me know.